I don't give a fruit if they were real sisters. Well, in this case, they are. Nia Long and Sommore are two of the best entertainers to ever do it. They may not be a household name to the rest of the world, but to Black America especially, Nia and Sommore are downright iconic in their own right. Starring in films like Friday, Friday After Next, The Fresh Prince, and more, we've seen both Nia and Sommore on screen for decades. Nia often as the girl next door concept and Sommore as the hilarious hood alpha chick who stays in the nice stage fit. But did you know the two were related? More than related, they're actually sisters. Real sisters. But the reason they didn't want you to know may be far, far more deeper than what you may think. Sibling rivalry? Misunderstanding? Or a smart career tactic? Nia Long and Sommore have been revealed to be siblings for the umpteenth time since their careers took off in the late 80s and early 90s. It appears every couple of years the internet remembers, forgets, then remembers again. This time, however, we think it might just stick. Yes, Nia Long and Sommore are in fact real sisters. And no, not just sisters in Black people terminology. Given that you clicked on this video, I'm sure you need no introduction to who either Nia or Sommore are and would rather us tell you the scoop off rip. But I'm going to give it to you anyway, cause that's just how I am. When J. Cole rapped that his only regret was being too young for Nia Long in his hit song No Role Models, we felt that. Aside from being a Black cultural treasure, coming up in the business during a time when Black actresses and media were spread thin, Nia was one of those staple actresses that we'd see occurring time and time again in our favorite sitcoms, films, and music. Her memorable 90s Nia haircut had all of our aunts dashing to the salon chair wanting the look, and her fashion is still being used as inspiration for the girls to this day. One of her most recognizable roles being that of Debbie, Felicia's sister and Craig's love interest, in Ice Cube's written classic hood comedy Friday. Her sophisticated, well-spoken personality on screen for sure matched her off-screen ID. Working alongside the likes of Will Smith, playing the role of Lisa before Will pulled out his memory zap pen from the Men in Black films and made us forget we'd seen her on the show before. Martin Lawrence in the Big Mama's House movies, Ice Cube yet again in Boys in the Hood, Taye Diggs, Regina Hall, Terrence Howard, and Morris Chestnut in the Best Man films, and a list of others, but we'd be here all day if we were to mention every single one. Moral to my point, your girl is a solidified award-winning actress. You better check her resume. Sommore, on the other hand, ain't much different. A star in her own right. Known as the diva of contemporary comedy, Sommore captivated us all with her hilarious comedic skills, confidence, and relatable presence. While Nia was the desired beauty that all the men and women had a crush on, Sommore was that hilarious, stylish aunt you can go to for any advice. Beautiful nevertheless, but not placed in that same desirable category as Nia, yet still desirable. I'm sure you get it. In 1995, she became the first woman to host BET's highly controversial Comic View and became 1/4 of the Queens of Comedy when she toured with fellow comedians Monique, Adele Givens, and Laura Hayes. Like Nia, Sommore's resume is not to be played with. Sister girl, her fade has been consistent. The algebra instructor turned retail employee turned comedic icon has been putting in that work. From appearing on Def Comedy Jam and The Apollo, to having cameos on sitcoms like The Parkers, The Hughleys, and the hood blockbuster hit Soul Plane, alongside fellow comedian Kevin Hart. The New Jersey native has done her due diligence in this here entertainment business, crediting her humorous wit to her writing skills, which she says she got from her father, Daughtry Doc Long, an English teacher and poet. Her pen game would prove to be more than great, achieving the Richard Pryor Award for Comic of the Year. Sommore, also like Nia, has starred alongside Ice Cube and Mike Epps in Friday After Next, playing a waitress and one of Day Day's daddy's rotating girlfriends. It was obvious Sommore and Nia ran in the same circle, had the same associates, and attended the same parties plus events, yet none of us knew these two were related. They barely attended the same events at the same time and literally never spoke of each other in public. Not only that, but their peers never seemed to mention it either. Over 20 years in the game and no one put two and two together. That is until 2016. When Sommore finally spilled the beans and told us the real reason she and her sister never acknowledge each other. They may be sisters, but they aren't sisters. It's definitely not giving Tia and Tamara Mowry, and they aren't starring in any sitcom about long-lost sisters getting adopted separately and discovering they have a sibling in their teen years. Giving an interview with Divine Martino, Sommore claims that although she and her sis are cordial whenever they bump into each other out and about, they aren't close whatsoever. There's not a single sibling bond to be found, and she dang sure isn't watching Nia's kids anytime soon. But why? One would think with them both being so iconic, they'd eventually pair up and be double trouble, instead choosing to remain on opposite sides of the field. Not going into specifics, Sommore left it at that. Yes, she and Nia Long are in fact real siblings, but unfortunately the two do not have a relationship at all. So why not create that bond? Especially in 2023. We wish Sommore gave us more to work with, but she kept it short and sweet. We ain't close and that's that. When asked if she was ever asked about Nia in public, she answered, "Yep," going on to say that most men who approach her already have a crush on her sister and are anticipating a cookout invite just to get close to her. We thought that would be the end of it. Sommore hasn't mentioned Nia since, but long and behold, it'd be Nia this time who'd mentioned Sommore and shocked the heck out of all her followers when she posted a throwback photo as well as a side-by-side pic of herself and Sommore with a caption that read, "The funny one in the family, at Sommore. Hashtag my big sister got jokes." Of course, this prompted the swarm of followers and fans who missed the memo 4 years prior to ask the redundant "Nia and Sommore are sisters" questions for the millionth time. Yes, yes, and yes. Paying tribute to their late father who passed away in January of 2020, Nia, for the first time ever, finally addressed her sister Sommore. Sommore paid her own tribute on social media, calling their father the foundation of the family. She and Nia are related through their father, who had divorced Nia's mother, Talita, when Nia was just 2. The girls grew up in separate households, Nia with her mother and Sommore with her father, which Sommore also says contributed to their estranged union. So that's that, right? Well, we aren't too sure about that. The sisters shared their reasoning for the lack of bond, but fans seem to think that there's something much deeper going on behind the scenes that they aren't telling us. A little sibling rivalry, perhaps? Resentment, even. More so coming from Nia's end. Following her father's death, Nia expressed that her dad wasn't around much during her childhood and held lots of resentment towards him because of it. She was angry, furious even, and highly disappointed. "I wanted my dad to read me a bedtime story and be there and do all of the things that a daddy is supposed to do, and I think my father had a very old school way of approaching life, because Black people are raised to survive. Sometimes what a person can't do for their own children, they do for the world, and I'm okay with that if that meant that I had to share him." Could Nia and Sommore's estranged relationship be due to Nia resenting Sommore because their father raised Sommore while practically abandoning Nia? Or perhaps Sommore or Nia didn't want to publicly announce their kin due to being Solange'd and possibly living under the other sibling's shadow? Let us know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments, and stay tuned for more true celebrity stories.